CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
COVID infections has Tennessee away from their facility for nearly 2 weeks. No practices, no in-person meetings, no problem. At least in the first half, Titans up 21-10 over the Buffalo Bills. And welcome to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. Verizon is building a powerful 5G experience for America. This is 5G built right. I'm in the studio here. Seems a little lonely with just Phil and Coach.
No,
it's all good?
It feels
I'm
really
not lonely.
good. We're not lonely at all, JB. We're good.
No question about it. And I know you got something to say about that first half.
Yeah, how about Ryan Tannehill? Talk about no practice and no problem. Right here in the red zone, he has been flawless. A.J. Brown gets him back for the first time. They look like they picked up where they left off. He hits him right there in the back of the end zone. And then watch him right here. The staple, the play action was set up by the run. Again, you're going to see A.J. Brown. And then Khalif Raymond, a 3rd and 20. He gets the call right there. This would lead to a touchdown. And then again, at the end of the first half, you can see the mobility, his ability to get outside the pocket. And again, almost flawless. And be careful, big man. We don't want to lose you on that celebration. But when you look at these red zone numbers this year, he's got 7 touchdowns, 1 rushing. You know, again, they get down in the red zone with that running game and everything they can do. He has been just so superb down there, Phil.
Well, he has, Bill. But let's look at Josh Allen and see what he did in the first half. Kenny Vaccaro comes free on a blitz, which they did a lot. He gets out 3rd and 7, picks up the first down. Then it's 3rd down again. He gets pressure. Very good movement in the pocket. This is the highlight of the first half. Throws on a run, strike to Seth Roberts on the sideline. And then, I guess you call this a touchdown pass by Isaiah McKenzie coming across. But this drive was really the only time the Buffalo offense looked somewhat sharp. When you look at the quarterback comparison, it's been Ryan Tannehill really all the way getting protection, very accurate throwing the football. And Buffalo's offense is just all over the place.
Yeah, when you look at the defense, I'll tell you, they've really been a beneficiary of it here of a drop pass. You see this right here to Malcolm Butler. And then Laurel Murchison, the rookie from North Carolina State, stuffing the run. Then Kevin Byard, you can see right here, it's protecting the middle of the field. Josh Allen doesn't see him, almost makes the pick. But then Harold Landry, again, back there. They've been all over him all day with some blitzes, and that's a 4-man rush, able to get this sack right there. In the first half, only allowed 27 yards rushing, making the Buffalo Bills one-dimensional, and they got the 1 sack and obviously the interception.
Both of you guys made the point, even with no practices in nearly 2 weeks, you were saying you weren't surprised at that because...
Well, I mean, I think when you look at this, this has been a veteran team. There's continuity with them, and we talked about this, Phil. I mean, this is the same stuff they've been running for 2 years now, and so, you know, they have confidence in what they're doing, and they're coming in as a confident football team, and they relied on that.
It's amazing just to watch the game how much bigger and more physical Tennessee has been in the first half. And you look at Buffalo, they look like the team has been off for 2 weeks. You know, for their offense, the penalties, blitzers coming, nobody picking them up. All the drop passes, everything. Really just a bad first half by the Buffalo Bills on both sides of the ball.
And if you haven't played in 2 weeks, JB, sometimes there's a certain play that you need to get your whole team ignited. Something that gets them going. And right here, Nate, you told me Kyle Brandt would call this an angry run. Get out of the way, boy. Watch him. Just get out of the way. What it does to your sideline, yes, that would qualify as an angry run.
You know, if anybody would know something about an angry run, it would be you. So that was really well done.
Nate is ticking this one off for sure. Hey, folks, this Sunday, week 6 of the NFL on CBS features 2 of the AFC's best battling for division supremacy as Baker and the Browns take on Big Ben Steelers. And it all begins with the NFL today at noon Eastern here on CBS. And how nice to see that this series could, in fact, have some relevancy once again.
And it is relevant. You're talking about the NFC North with Cleveland, Baltimore, and obviously Pittsburgh. And this is a long-time rivalry. Trust me, I know all about it. And right now, how about Chase Claypool last week? 4 touchdowns for the rookie, 1 rushing. He had 3 receiving. And I tell you what, their offense is clicking. Ben has found him. And James Conner, 2 of the last 3 weeks, he's run through over 100 yards, a touchdown in the last 3 straight games. And again, this is at the end of the game. They gave up some plays on defense, but that defense gets after the quarterback. They have 20 sacks and are tied for the league lead, led by T.J. Watt.
Well, they're going against a good team in the Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield buying time in the pocket, which he does very well, moves around, makes a nice throw down the field to Kareem Hunt for the touchdown in the back of the end zone. Once again, good protection because why? They're running the football so well. That's Odell Beckham Jr. on the catch. And then when you run the ball well and you got all those play-action passes, you can do some trick plays or keep the defense honest. And right here, Ronnie Harrison gets the interception interception against Phillip Rivers and runs it back. You know, you look at Cleveland. We talk about the offense. They've got it. It's the #1 rushing offense in the NFL. And also, they got a really good defensive front. Richardson, Garrett, and Olivier Vernon.
There's humility in Cleveland. You know, they're not talking about anything more. They're just playing football. They're playing team-oriented football right now. They're playing with some confidence. This is going to be a classic. Remember, Myles Garrett left the season last year because he got into it right there with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, you know, I'll look for that matchup. And again, this is going to be about playing on the field, you know, Phil. And again, this will be a big statement game for the Cleveland Browns.
Well, it really is. And I think, you know, Cleveland, Kevin Stefanski has done a great job.
No question.
Figuring out how to run the offense, the running game, a good offensive line, and really making it much easier for Baker Mayfield.
The Titans have won 10 of the last 11 games in which they were leading at the half. We'll see how it goes in the second half as the Verizon halftime report continues.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. This is 5G built right from the network more people rely on. Verizon is building a powerful 5G experience for America. This is 5G built right.
Beautiful night here in Nashville. We're at halftime. We'll be back for the start of the second half after this message and a word from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS, home of Super Bowl 55.